Hi, my name is John from Japanese Knife Imports, and today I'm here to introduce a new line that will be going up on our website shortly. For a long time, our Gesshin Uraku series has been a very popular series for us. It's tough, durable, and has good edge retention, and is at a very competitive price point. However, a number of our customers have asked us if we could have a Western-handled equivalent of it. And we've searched for high and low, really, to find something that would be really on par with our Gesshin Uraku series as far as ease of sharpening and toughness, durability, edge retention, so on and so forth, but with a Western style handle. And after a lot of work, we finally found something. Our new series is called Gombe. And one of the first things that you'll notice about the Gombe series is that it doesn't have any kind of markings on it on either side. You can see here, no brand name whatsoever. And this is a decision that Sarah and I made specifically. We thought it would be kind of fun and kind of cool to just have something sleek and without any marks to be a workhorse series for us here at Japanese Knife Imports. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all of the knives that we have in this series and talk a little bit about each one. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always look us up at JapaneseKnifeImports.com or shoot me an email at john@JapaneseKnifeImports. So first I'm going to start with the Sujihiki, and it's a 270mm Sujihiki. And we did our best to match up one for one the knives that we normally carry in our Gesshin Uraku line. So we have, for example, the Sujihiki Gyutos from 270 to 210 and 150mm Wapeti, and I'll show them all to you today. But you'll see the 270mm Sujihiki here has, of course, this Western style handle, the triple riveted and full tang kind of thing with the metal bolster. As you can see here, it's pretty thin, not the thinnest thing that we have, but definitely on the thinner side. And as you look behind the edge, I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it in this video, but again, it's thin, but not the thinnest thing that we have. For example, our Gesshin Ginga line is thinner, but this line will be much tougher and more durable. So if you're cutting meats with thick crusts or really good sears on them, or if you need to slice through something that's got a little bit more body or substantial, I guess, weight to it, maybe butternut squash or something like that, this knife will be able to do that without you having to worry about whether you're going to break it or if it's going to bend or something like that. These knives are about 60 on the Rockwell hardness scale, and so they're going to be really tough and durable, but they're also going to have pretty solid edge retention. As far as ease of sharpening goes, I think you'll find them to be on par with our Gesshin Uraku series, which is to say it's not the easiest thing in the world to sharpen like our Gesshin Ginga or even our Gesshin Stainless series that I'll be introducing shortly, but it is relatively easy to sharpen. It takes a good edge, has good bite, but more important than anything else in this series is that it resists chipping extremely well. So it's very, very tough and very durable. Our Sujihiki, again, is 270mm long and is just generally a slicing knife for those that don't know what Sujihiki is. Next up is our 270mm Gyuto. And you can see that same kind of nice Western handle, has pretty solid fit and finish. While the spine and choil aren't rounded, they don't really feel sharp to my fingers, so it's not particularly uncomfortable to hold. On some of our higher end knives, you'll notice that we make sure that the spine and choil are rounded and polished, but at this price point, it's not really effective for us to be able to do that. But if you need some help with that, or you need to know how to do it, or you'd like us to do that for you, it is a service that we can offer. Again, you'll see no marks on either side of the knife, just a good basic workhorse knife in 270mm. 270mm, by the way, happens to be about 10.5 inches. So for those of you that are used to 10-inch chef's knives, 270mm is generally the size knife that you'll end up going for in Japanese knives. Because they're so much thinner and lighter, you'll find that going up just a little bit in size will actually work well to achieve the same kind of feeling that you're used to with your 10-inch chef's knife. Next up is a 240mm chef's knife. I think this is our most popular size overall. It's about 9.5 inches, but what it is it's a nice balance between being long enough to be able to get all the work that you need to get done, but not being so long that it feels unwieldy for people. So you can use this whether you're at home or in a professional kitchen, and is a size that will allow you to get through most tasks without any trouble. So whether it's chiffonading a whole head of cabbage or doing some fine dice on some garlic or onions, this size knife will work well for that. After that, we have our 210mm Gyuto, and this is about 8 inches. So for those of you that are used to 6 to 8 inch chef's knife, this is a size that will work well for what it is that will be comfortable in your hand. Same kind of thing, not too thick, not too thin. not too hard, not too soft, good edge retention, and good toughness. Last but not least is a 150 millimeter petty. The petty knives are used as a kind of in-between in the Japanese style of cooking for a paring knife and a utility knife. You'll notice that they're a little bit longer than paring knives and a little bit wider than some utility knives. But it's still small enough that you can do in-hand peeling with it and feel comfortable with that. But it's long enough that you can trim meats if you need to, and you can be careful with it. You can break down chicken with this. I wouldn't recommend cutting through bone ever with this, but when you break down chicken, you're cutting through cartilage and joints. As long as you're not twisting, this kind of knife should do it quite effectively and will be a very nimble knife as far as that cutting style goes. This is actually the most common size for utility knives, both in my personal opinion, among what I see from our customers, in what I like to use, and also what I've seen in Japan. And just because this size offers the widest variety of use relative to slightly smaller and slightly larger sizes. Anyways, that's all for our Gombe series right now. Again, this one is stainless steel at about 60 on the Rockwell hardness scale. Very tough, very durable, and with good edge retention. Pretty solid fit and finish. They're pretty much the equivalent of our Gesshin Uraku series, but with a Western handle. So, we hope you enjoy them, and if you have any questions, you can find us at JapaneseKnifeImports.com, or again, email me at jon@JapaneseKnifeImports.com. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.